Hi friends, hi YouTube friends, and welcome to Starry Hilder's off-grid homestead. And oh, winter is here. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. In the Pacific Northwest, we get lots of snow, little cold, and it's just plain beautiful. And here in our off-grid homestead, snow's kind of a big deal because living in these mountains, it does make things a little bit more difficult when you are living off the grid and you're trying to be self-sustainable. So today, Starry's going to do kind of a reality off-grid living tip that hopefully will help you friends if you decide to go off-grid or start a homestead yourself and you have to deal with winter like we do. One of Starry's secret little tips to getting around on the homestead and doing winter chores is snowshoes. Yeah, snowshoes. You've probably seen me before when I've done some videos in the wintertime. What does Starry have on her feet? I have snowshoes. And the reason being is snowshoes in the wintertime for our off-grid setup makes things much more safer and makes my ability to get around on the homestead easier. Really easier. You know, boots, winter boots, I've got winter boots. See, these are winter boots. But as soon as I get in this deep snow and I have to shovel, or I have to go down the driveway to get the mail, or even if I'm going up here to check the water in the spring, the boots actually are a little more dangerous. They're slippery, they sink. And, you know, even if I have like those Yak Trax grippers, which I have bought for these boots, I'm going to tell you right now, friends, they keep falling off. At least in my experience, it kept falling off my boots. So I always go back to my tried and true snowshoes. And if you snowshoes that I use on the homestead, I've got a really old pair. Actually, I had this is no lie. These are over 25 years old. And as you can see, finally they fell apart. The rivets, the studs came out. I'm sure they could be fixed. This finally broke. This is the strapping for my foot. But these are red feathers and they lasted for 25 years. Good brand. But if you notice my snowshoes, they're not, I don't have big bear paws. I don't have the old-fashioned snowshoes. I have small little snowshoes. And the reason being is to get around efficiently, you don't need anything that's big, long, or bulky. What you need is something small. These are 24-inch snowshoes. They have, look, excellent grippers on them. Their strapping system is real easy. You just slide your boot right in here, just like that, and you give it a double yank, just like that, and they've got little hooks to hold that binding, and then all you have to do is take the back strap, which is ingenious, and they've actually upgraded it so it just clicks, it clicks in, you pull it, and I've got a snowshoe on. And the beauty of this small snowshoe is, look, it's just a little bit bigger than my foot, but I can go all over with these small snowshoes. They don't change my gait. They don't change how I walk. I don't have to walk, you know, really wide apart. I can just simply do my chores and walk on the homestead through the deep snow, up and down the mountainside. I don't slide because it's got great grip, and these bindings really secure my foot, and they're light. They're really light. So that's kind of the key things that you have to look for when you decide to purchase a pair of snowshoes for off-grid use when you're doing your chores and walking. When I got to come out here and the snow is covering all the wood and I got to come down the driveway, you know, wearing a pair of boots, I'm going to be sliding. But as soon as I put my snowshoes on, I can walk through the snow. I can walk on ice. I can actually walk on ice just because of the way that these snowshoes are designed. So when you're looking for a pair of snowshoes, stay small. 24 to 25 inches. 27 is really pushing it. You know, 27 inches are probably about the longest that you want. Don't fall into the trap that, you know, like these big long ones that they sell in the sporting goods stores for, you know, $100. They're cheaply made. They're actually too big. They're cumbersome to get around with on a homestead if you're doing chores and doing what we're doing here. So stick small. Doesn't make any difference if you're a big guy. Stick small. Mr. Hilder wears just about the same size that I do. He likes them. He gets around quite well. And stick with a brand name. Now, Red Feather's very good, Atlas is very good, Tubbs is very good. But you're going to see, when you start looking for snowshoes, they're very expensive. Now, I bought these brand new Red Feather Pacers last year at the end of winter for $80. They were closed out at REI, and actually these Red Feathers retail for $230. Yeah. But my other ones last for 25 plus years. So quality brand names. I look at closeouts. I look at the end of the year to purchase these snowshoes. Sierra Trading Post is a great place also to look. So just do your homework. But if you are going off grid or you're starting a homestead and you're going to be doing chores outside where there is winter, Starry's tip for the winter is snowshoes. Get yourself a pair of snowshoes. You're not going to be disappointed. It's a great purchase for your future homestead. All right, I like it. And look at how beautiful it is. So the dogs are waiting. I'm going to go.